Hello everyone, Hatcherman here. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a gist of the new update, the Canon Tycoon. First off, let's talk about the new classic hype egg number 2. If you weren't here when it happened, a new hype egg was dropped, so no longer do we have the old previous hype egg. We have this new one, which rolls 75 items. Now in this new hype egg, you have to play the game 5 minutes before the update starts on Saturday morning or Saturday night, wherever you live, and stay online so that you're eligible to get the egg. And after the update launches, assuming you're still online, is when you'll be able to unlock the egg and open it. Now, one of the key differences besides the amount of rolls is the amount of eggs that you get. Regardless of your rank, you're only going to be getting one hype egg. Now in the Tycoon world, there is the Hellfire boss chest, and also the final egg right over here. These contain some of the new pets, such as the Titanic Stunt Cat and the Huge Stunt Cat, and also this Stunt Corgi. So these are going to be the chances for the new hype egg, the final egg, and the boss chest. For the new classic hype egg, you have a 1 in 267 chance of hatching a huge party panda, and a 1 in 133,374 chance of hatching a Titanic party panda. For the final egg, you have a 1 in 10 million chance of hatching the huge stunt corgi, and a 1 in 333,333 chance of hatching the fireball cat, which is this pet right here. And this pet is one of the stat pets that you need in this update, which I'll be talking about more later. In the new Hellfire gift bag, which you can craft in the Hellfire machine here, you have a 1 in 4,417 chance of hatching a huge tornado shepherd, or torpedo, I think it is. Huge torpedo shepherd. Yeah. A 1 in 22,083 chance of hatching a golden huge torpedo shepherd. A 1 in 110,415 chance of hatching the rainbow variant, and a 1 in 552,077 chance of hatching the shiny variant. In the Hellfire boss chest, you have a 1 in 1 million chance of hatching the Titanic Stunt Cat, a 1 in 5 million chance of hatching the golden variant, 1 in 25 million for the rainbow. For the huge, you have a 1 in 2,000 chance of hatching the huge Stunt Cat, 1 in 10,000 for the golden, and 1 in 50,000 for the rainbow. Lastly, we have a 1 in 250,000 chance in hatching the shiny variant. The golden shiny variant comes in at 1.25 million. And the rainbow shiny variant comes in at 1.625 million. So now let's go talk about the update itself. This is the Canon Tycoon update, and if you weren't in the era of Roblox players that did not grow up playing tycoons, essentially a tycoon game is where you're earning money to be able to upgrade a base, and upgrading that base gives you more money, and that's pretty much it. Basically, there's a bunch of these cannons here. You start off with this cannon and has upgrades. And those upgrades increase your damage, your accuracy, your fire rates, and the radius of damage that your cannonballs are doing. And as you destroy these chests and these breakables, you get money over here. And this money can be used to upgrade your cannons and also be used to purchase more cannons and the eggs. So I'm going to just show you guys what that looks like. Yeah, so we just hopped on my other account here. This is what it would look like, I guess, if you're like halfway through the progression of the Tycoon. But this is what I mean. You have these upgrade buttons here, like faster fire rate, a 10% better accuracy, 75% bigger radius, etc. So those come in at 5 million coins each. And down here, we have the zone. So upgrading the zone is important because that is what gives you better loot. So right now I'm going to upgrade to tier 5, which is going to be the last tier. And the last tier, I think, enables me to have a chance to get a Titanic or a huge pet from breaking the boss chest. Now, this boss chest comes in on wave 12, I believe. And essentially how this works is your cannons are destroying the breakables here. And as you destroy the breakables, you progress through the waves. And, you know, it gets increasingly harder until you get to wave 12, which is the hardest, in which you're destroying these big boss chests in hopes of getting a Titanic pet or a huge pet. So here, for example, I'm going to be buying these upgrades here for this cannon, and now this cannon has been maxed out in terms of damage. Now you might be wondering what these eggs are for. These eggs are necessary in order to do more damage on the breakable playing field here. If you look in the bottom left corner, it tells me my cannon pet boost damage. So right now I have a 240% boost damage. That's kind of a lot. Let me just check my main account here. My main account only has 189. How is this getting 240? Anyways, but basically you're hatching these eggs, and then afterwards, you have to equip them into your inventory. Your huge pets are not going to make a difference on the damage that you do in the game, unless it's one of the huge pets that came from the event, such as the stunt cats or the ones that you find in the boss chest. Now onto the gift bags. Here is a Hellfire machine in which you can craft the Hellfire gifts, which I don't have right now, but I will show you guys me crafting them. Essentially, once you've maxed out your breakable area tier, you have a chance of getting these Hellfire crystals, and now these crystals can be used to craft Hellfire cores. Well, these Hellfire cores allow you to open 2 of the Hellfire gift bags into the breakable area here, and you are able to obtain them that way. So here, I'll just show you guys what that looks like. So I have 27 here. If I open one, I spawned a Mega Hellfire gift bag. And then if I go check my inventory, we will see that I have 8 Hellfire gift bags. Huh? I do not know where I got 8 of them from. Maybe I got some of them from last night, but I don't know. Now here's a key thing about the Hellfire gift bag that if you don't know, you should know. You might want to sell the gift bags for profit. In my opinion, you should be selling the cores instead if you're looking for maximum profit. But in these gift bags, you have a chance of getting tokens for this lightning cannon, and this lightning cannon does a lot of damage. For reference, the last cannon that you can get without having to open a bunch of gift bags or spending 250 million gems on is cannon number 3. Okay, so after all the upgrades, it only has 13.1k damage total. After upgrading everything here in the lightning cannon, we have double that, so we have 26.3k. And so this is going to be doing a lot of damage. It's going to be shooting a lot faster. So this is going to be like a good cannon to invest in if you're trying to maximize your damage, and if you're also trying to get as much of these points for when the event ends next week. And then we have the nuclear cannon. Oh dear, this amazing nuclear cannon. So basically this is a very a pay-to-win item. You can find it in the new Rocketeer pack. In this Rocketeer pack, you can get cannon damage boosters, speed boosters. This basically just makes your cannon shoot faster, have more luck, or do more damage, which is going to be imperative if you want to, you know, speed things up for your cannons. But in that Rocketeer pack is where you will find the nuclear cannon token. So you can find it there, or you can go into the trading plaza and spend about 4 billion gems for that cannon. Now keep in mind, 4 billion gems is 2/3 or even half the price of a Titanic. So it's up to you if you want to invest your gems into that. For some people it might be worth it, some it won't be. So far in testing in this event, your potions don't seem to be doing much for the event world. I know it says that I have my lucky potions over here, but I'm not seeing it in the bottom left, so I don't actually know if this lucky potion is doing much. Perhaps it is, I don't know. But it's worth it trying to use a lucky eggs enchant and maybe a shiny hunter so that you can get a better stat pet. Like my best stat pet currently right now is this stunt cat, which is a golden shiny one. There are definitely better pets out there, but for now this is what I've got. For the breakable area itself, I don't really know. I don't think you can do much about that. So essentially what I have is just lucky eggs, coins so that I can get coins faster from the breakable field, and then chest breakers. Now, I don't know if strong pets is going to do anything because I don't think you throw any of your pets. It's just these cannonballs. Oh yeah, and by the way, when you upgrade your cannons, you also upgrade the cannonballs that come out of your cannons here, right? So these purple ones are the dark matter cannonballs, and they do a lot of damage compared to your regular ones. But yeah, so this is the enchant loadout that I'm using. Feel free to, you know, change it and use a different kind if you have a setup that's better. For me, this is what's working currently. As I mentioned earlier, you have a chance of hatching these huge pets, right? Such as the stunt corgi or the stunt cats. Now, if I were you, personally, I would not spend the 51 million gems on the stunt cat. Well, let me tell you why. Here's an empty team. As you can tell, I have 0 damage here on the bottom. If I were to equip my best stat pet, we're doing 15 damage here, and it increased our boost damage by 15%. If I equipped the shiny rainbow stunt corgi, that would go up by an extra 14%, another 14, and another 14. So now we're at 57%. Okay, so those two are doing 15 damage and 14 damage respectively. Now the huge stunt cat, well, that's only doing 12% damage. So realistically, it is not in your best interest to be be using the huge stunt cat or the other huge pets as far as I'm concerned in your team. Even the Titanic, from what I saw, only does I think like 20% max. So it's better to invest your gems, I think, if you're going to buy stat pets. But because my loadout is not the best right now, these two guys are doing the same amount of damage as far as I'm concerned, so I'll just keep him equipped. I don't know if the shiny or rainbow has anything to do with the damage, but I'm just basing it off of the numbers that I'm seeing here. But anyways, that is all for this update. Hopefully it was able to answer some of the questions that you have, and if you have any more questions, feel free to comment down below. These are the winners from the last huge giveaway video. Please leave a comment down below about your favorite huge or anything about this update for a chance to win a huge in the next video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell to be posted on when I make a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Happy hatching.